This is Get Real Live Radio.
Alright, hey guys, it's Susan from GetRealLive, and today I'm going to show you how to make the omelet that I make almost every morning. And the reason I'm doing this is because Scott, my business partner and co-host who is behind the camera, likes these omelets and he asked if I'd share them. So here we go, we're going to get started. Normally I use egg whites and then one egg. But today, because I don't have only egg whites because I've run out, I'm going to use the whole egg. And Scott, you're the one who told me to substitute and start using egg whites and then add, so what I do is I put a little bit of egg white in the pan and then I add a whole egg, so I'm only using one egg. And why did you tell me to do that?
Because if you use just egg white, you're getting more protein and less of the cholesterol from the yolk.
Okay, and one of the things that you were fascinated about when I made this, and the reason you asked me to make it, is because you couldn't believe at the speed at which it was made and how it's such a healthy option in terms of food and breakfast or lunch, or sometimes you want dinner or breakfast for dinner, and you were like, how did you make that so quickly? So it's simple, it's getting your veggies. I like to put capsicum in mine. I will use red, green, orange. I love orange capsicums, my mushrooms. I roughly chop everything. I'm not precious about that kind of stuff. I put a few onions in, or sorry, tomatoes. Normally I would be putting in spinach, which is what you like, Scott. But today I, again, have run out of spinach. And don't you just find sometimes that in your kitchen you can run out of things and it's real life, right? Like you're cooking and all of a sudden you go, oh my gosh, I don't have this or I don't have that. And what do? Well, you substitute. So today I don't have my spinach, which I normally do. So instead of my spinach, I'm gonna add avocado at the end. So
awesome, cool. Avocado is great too because it's a healthy fat.
It's healthy fat. Okay, so we are going to get right into it. So that's it, my veggies are chopped.
Okay, so what are you doing right now?
I'm putting olive oil in, just, you know, whatever.
Okay.
A dollop,
yeah.
Maybe, you know, a tablespoon. That's probably the best. Also, little reminder, Get Real Live, we have water on the go all the time. I've got water, I've got my green tea, I'm ready to go. So I've got my oil hotting up in the pan. And olive oil, you don't want to heat too high, I've been told. You don't want to heat olive oil too high. So I put in my veggies. Normally the spinach would be in here as well. Veggies are in. And you're gonna cook them away. Just get them coated a little bit. Again, I'm kind of salt conscious, so I go light on the salt, but what I'm gonna put in here is a bit of pepper, because I like pepper. If you wanna spice your omelet up and make it, you can make your, I don't know, southern omelet, you can do anything. Just add your spices to it. So that's what I like to do. So I'm getting the veggies going and they're gonna be really good. You don't have to do too much to them because I like a crunch, and if you cook them too much, you lose all the nutrients.
No. So you cook your veggies first before you add the egg?
I cook my veggies first before I add the egg, yes. And when I say omelet, this is, you know, some people would call it a scramble. I call it an omelet. I sometimes add cheese to it if I want, but not a lot. This is a handy dandy thing, by the way. This is a Pampered Chef.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. It's a Pampered Chef number, and it totally, look at that. Look at how beautiful that avocado comes out.
So where can people get that?
Well, I got mine at Pampered Chef.
Okay.
So it's kind of one of those home party things.
Okay.
All right, so my veggies are looking good. You know that your veggies, you know, from me, you know your veggies are looking good when the green is still green. You don't want your onions to lose that color. So I don't even beat my eggs first. Some people do. You can if you want. I'm just checking it in my instincerator.
How many eggs do you...
shell, look at that.
How many eggs are you using?
So today, just for what we're doing, I'm gonna use 3 for myself. I would never eat that many. When I use the egg whites, it's the bought-in egg whites that I buy. And I just kind of put it in the pan. And then I add my 1 egg, because I like yolk. I'm a yolk girl. And so I'm just gonna move this around, turn the heat down a little bit. Mush your yolk in there. And then you're just gonna let it cook away.
So all the veggies are in now.
All the veggies are in except for the avocado. I've got mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, and capsicum or bell peppers.
And so if you want really now, you could add cheese if you want to add a bit of cheese.
If you want to add your cheese, you can add a bit of cheese. If you like cheese with a bit of a zing, get that Tex-Mex one. That adds nice flavor to it. But I kind of, because I'm watching weight right now and I'm decreasing, I kind of, cheese maybe once in a while, not often. I try and fill it full of veggies. You know the day you had it, we had that spinach in it, and the spinach adds such a really nice flavor to it as well. All right, so it's cooking away.
So would you add any spices or anything like that?
Yeah, I do sometimes. Like I was thinking today of adding, this is my little spice jar, I love it. I've got a chili lime rub that I do on chicken, and I thought, you know what, that might be really good in an omelet, but I decided not to. All right, so we're gonna let that cook away. It's almost done. How many minutes has it been? Like nothing, right?
Nothing. 5 minutes to make this.
Any time at all.
What amazed me was your preparation time of cutting the vegetables, because for me that when I'm ever making food, that for me takes ages.
Well, that's what people think too, right?
Yeah.
That it's gonna take forever, and so they go the easy route, but this doesn't take forever. It's all sitting there in the fridge. I generally wash my veggies when I bring them home from the supermarket, so they're ready to go, and it takes a bit of the time out of it. Another tip for busy moms and families is wash your veggies, cut up some of your veggies, have them ready. Kids coming home from school, needing a snack, perfect. So this is really, really yum. You've had it, you love it. You can also, once you put the avocado on, you can put salsa on if you want. Your kids will love it. You can put their favorite veggie in if you want. Make it your own. Take what your kids like, what you like, and make it your own.
Awesome.
So.
Easy.
Easy. This is our GetRealLive. Really good. Breakfast, lunch, if you want breakfast for dinner, omelette. Check it out.